Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Extra SES volunteers are being brought in from around the state to help hundreds of people impacted by last night's brief but wild storm which lashed the Hunter. The storm brought heavy rain and damaging wind gusts which downed trees and power lines, leaving many communities in the dark. Thousands of homes in Medowie, Wallsend, West Wallsend, Ellamore Vale and Toronto are still without power this morning. The strong cold front is continuing east today, with gale warnings remaining in place along the coast. Sharon Fox from the SES says extra help is on the way.
Yeah, look, it's certainly some volunteers moving from north down to Newcastle to support this morning. That's been put in place overnight, and we are well placed with other partner agencies supporting us locally as well. So we'll certainly have enough volunteers out and about on the ground today to support the communities.
Newcastle bus drivers are set to walk off the job for 4 hours later this week. The Rail, Tram and Bus Union says bus services will be disrupted from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. on Friday, following a unanimous vote by members to reject the latest pay offer from Keolis Downer. The union says members are becoming increasingly frustrated because their calls for a decent living wage are being ignored by the private operator. The Hunter is being urged to grab a free flu shot, with the state government covering the cost for people aged 6 months or older for all of June. It comes as the Hunter New England Health District faces rising numbers of flu cases, as well as a considerable COVID caseload. Public health physician Dr. David Durheim says it's important we're up to date on vaccinations for the sake of the most vulnerable members of the community.
We've seen a dramatic increase in confirmed influenza cases in the past month, and particularly in the past week, almost a doubling on the previous week in New South Wales. We've seen very similar trends in the Hunter New England area, and we're seeing an increase in hospitalisations, particularly in young children.
An Australian company has come up with a potential breakthrough in the fight against PFAS chemicals, which have caused major headaches for Williamtown residents living near the RAF base. Synergen Met says it's been working on a way to safely treat these so-called forever chemicals using a plasma-based technology. It turns the chemicals into fluoride, which can be safely processed at wastewater treatment plants. The first unit is now operating following a successful testing program. A major arts festival is set to be held in Lake Macquarie throughout June to celebrate Newcastle artist Sir William Dobell. The festival will include more than 40 different events in various locations around Lake Macquarie, including a 5-man play held at Warners Bay Theatre, which explores the painter's life. Council's Audience Engagement Coordinator Jessica Dowdell says there are a range of events for everyone to enjoy.
Everything from exhibitions at the Museum of Art and Culture to exhibitions in our libraries, really anywhere you look, there'll be art in Lake Macquarie over the next month. Events, workshops, so if people want to get hands-on with art and learn how to paint and draw, or they just want to look at art, really wherever they want to go.
2NURFM Sport.
Hunter swimmer Abby Harkin says she has aspirations of coming home with medals as she prepares to depart for the upcoming World Championships and Commonwealth Games. The 24-year-old is bound for the world titles in Budapest in mid-June before heading to the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham in late July. Although Daniel Sofidi will be sidelined due to injury for the Origin Series opener next Wednesday, he says he is overjoyed to learn of the selection of his twin brother Jacob. Daniel has been a mainstay of the New South Wales side for the last 2 years and was tipped to be selected again before suffering a knee injury against the Warriors last weekend. Meanwhile, Knights CEO Phil Gardner has confirmed that Raiders back rower Adam Elliott has accepted a 3-year deal with the club beginning next season. Elliott's signature seemed likely after it was announced the Knights NRLW side had secured the services of Elliott's partner and Gillaroo star Millie Boyle for next season. And Hunter product Keenan Marsden will join fellow Novocastrian Nathan Power in the men's water polo team to compete in the World Championships in Hungary. That's sport. I'm Jace Paris.
And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 1, 18, 20, 21, 26 and 36, and the supplementaries are 10 and 12. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.